Don't make fun of me. This just happened. Okay, yeah, I know you guys are staring at it. My dumbass shaved off my mustache because I messed up when I was shaving, so now I look like I belong in the Amish. At least that's what 4 other people have told me. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Moving on, how's everyone doing today? Hope everybody's having a good week. Got my laptop out, got my phone out, looking over some notes. So I wanted to go over and, oh shit, it's gonna fucking die. Okay, camera died, I let it recharge a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and get on with the video. So by the title of the video, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm gonna be talking about. And these are some potential project cars that I would want in the near future. Not something I'm going to be getting now, but just like how I talked about 5 cars that I could have gotten over the SI, these are just some other cars that I would like to have as a project car and just work on. If it's me doing all the work, or if I learn how to do it, or like if someone helps me do it, you know what I mean? That way I'm learning in the process and not just taking it to a mechanic every fucking time because I don't know how to do this or I don't know how to do that. But anyways, let's go on with it. I have 6 of these that I'm gonna be saying in order. Number 6 to number 1, and number 1 being like the one I really want. Number 6, I would really want to own a Mitsubishi Eclipse, a GST or a GSX. The 1994 to 1998. I'm probably wrong on the year, but it's the 2nd generation one. The only one that has the GST or the GSX, the front wheel drive turbo or the all wheel drive turbo. I've heard that these DSM engines, the meme about them, the doesn't start motor or don't start motor, I heard that these engines have a lot of problems, but I feel like it's something that I would be able to learn more if I dealt with it myself, or if I experienced it while I'm trying to build it, you know what I mean? And when I mean build, I don't mean just lowering it and putting it on rims. I mean literally building whatever making it to my desire. That's my way of saying it. I would like to get a GSX since that's the all-wheel drive version, but I would be happy with the GST because the GSXs, I know those are pretty rare. Number 5, I would really want to mess with a Honda Prelude SI, the 1992 version. I think this is the 2nd generation. I want to say I'm not a big fan of the 1st generation, and I'm not a big fan of the 3rd generation. I like the 2nd generation more. I've been in a Honda Prelude before. I like how their body looks. They're really compact. They're really lightweight, and the fact that that I can get it in a 92 or a 93 model, I would be able to engine swap it and do whatever I want with it. Now, the particular engine, it's a Honda, so I'm gonna probably do like a Frankenstein K24, K20, or maybe just do a fully built K20. I don't know, because I'm a really big fan of those engines. But yeah, a Honda Prelude, I really like one. I've driven one. I first started to learn how to drive stick in one from my friend, and then it stopped working due to other reasons. But it's one of those cars that I grew to like. It's probably one of the first Hondas I actually ever driven. The next one on the list, it's gonna be another Honda. It's actually the Honda CRX, the hatchback looking one. And I've seen these be really beat up, and I've seen these really tricked out. I've seen these really nice. It's just more of a personal preference to it. And I've seen a picture right here that it almost looks like it's drawn, but at the same time it looks like it's legit, like it might be a legit car. I don't know, but to me this picture is badass, and this is pretty much how I would have it look like if I was to own a CRX. Again, I would do an engine swap. I feel like with the Prelude, I'll be good with an all-motor but with the CRX, I feel like I would want to do like a turbo build on it. So I would probably be doing a turbo build with the CRX, depending on how I am when I come up with it. The third one is going to be the infamous Toyota Corolla AE86. The reason why I would really want to mess with this car is because I grew up watching Initial D, and it's to this day it's still one of my favorite animes ever made. I felt like the anime was way ahead of its time. If you guys haven't watched it, I recommend you watching it. It's really badass. It's just an anime about drifting. But anyways, it's just a legendary, infamous car that everybody knows about. Everybody knows what it is. Everybody knows where it's from. And I've seen a couple of them here in Oxnard, and I just, no matter how bad they're beat up, I still think they look gorgeous from afar. It's one of those cars where you're either gonna hate it or you're gonna love it. And to me, it doesn't matter how it looks. I'm always gonna love this car and how it looks. I haven't personally sat in one, but I've seen a bunch of them in person, and like I said, any of them of how you've made it, I have yet to see an ugly one. Number 2, it's gonna be the Nissan 240XX. I'm not really picky on the particular generation of it, just because one might be harder to find overall, and I know trying to find a stick shift is actually pretty hard overall. And I looked on Craigslist, online, everywhere. Like, I roamed around just so I can get a glimpse of it, and a lot of them are either automatic or beat up. Trying to find one that's a stick shift and it's gonna be clean inside out is gonna be a little hard. I would like to get the Silvia S13 or S14, but I know those are going to be really difficult to find here. So I would settle with the 240 and just build it however I want. And the fact that what I like about that car is I could pretty much make it into a V8. I could swap it. I could do a bunch of engine swaps on it, do whatever I like, and make it my particular car that I've seen. And I've seen a V8 240 in person, and it was fucking mad. I think it had an LS swap, I'm not sure, but it was fucking awesome. And to that, when I first saw that day, I ended up reading it in a magazine. I think it was called Super Street, and I read all about it, and this guy just touched everything in the motor, touched everything in the car, and it just looked awesome. So a 240SX, I'd be happy with that, because I have so many different decisions and aftermarket support with that. Last but not least, my first car that I will be looking for, if I do end up having a chance to take it, it's going to be a Nissan 300ZX. I know a lot of people, exiting something from the laptop, I know a lot of people hate this car, and a lot of people love this car. To me, I felt like the Nissan 300ZX was way ahead of its time, to where in that generation from 1991 to 1998, everybody wanted the RX-7, everybody wanted the Supra, everybody wanted the NSX, but not a lot of people wanted the 300ZX. A lot of people preferred those other three cars than the 300ZX. Me, on the other hand, even as a kid, I saw it and I was like, I thought it was like a car with a superhero cape on, you know, like it just looks badass. And you can get it in a naturally aspirated V6 or a twin turbo. The reason why I'm picking the 300ZX over the other three cars, and the other three I mean the NSX, the Toyota Supra, and the RX-7, is because it's a lot easier to find. Every Supra, every NSX, and every RX-7 that don't get me wrong, I would love to own one of those. But every car that had that model, that make, that brand, they're all overpriced. They're all like 20 grand and up, 30 grand and up. I've seen a Supra that was stock completely, had high mileage, and they were selling for 50 grand, and I think somebody was about to buy it. And I'm just like, dude, nah. And then I saw a Nissan, the 300ZX, and I was like, dude, these are fucking everywhere. I can find them, you know? Now, trying to find the twin turbo model would be a little difficult, but I would be happy with either the naturally aspirated or the twin turbo, because I can just mod it myself. That's the whole point of it. So if I end up getting a V6, which is a lot easier, first goal is going to make sure it is 5-speed, and making sure that it's working properly. That way I don't have to rebuild everything. Not saying that would be a problem, but I've heard that a lot of people hate this engine because it gives them a lot of failures, but I haven't really heard it from somebody particular. I've just read about it. I could be wrong. You guys are more than welcome to correct me, but these are my 6 potential project cars that I would like to own one day. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really having fun doing these videos with you guys, for you guys. I know we're almost about to hit 1,000 subscribers. I just need 30 more. Help me out. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and just tell them to subscribe. They don't even have to watch my shit. I'm just playing. They should watch my stuff. But it would be really badass, and I would really appreciate it if you guys shared this video and just let me know what you guys think. Was there some cars that I missed that you think I would like instead of what I have now, or is the list that I have good, or what's up? Like, let me know. I would like to hear from you guys. And again, thank you guys for supporting the gaming clips that I've been throwing on here every once in a while. I am going to be keeping up with those. I'm having so much fun. My last freaking gameplay on Forza Horizon, I got copyrighted, so I had to redo something on the description box because I completely forgot that the music in there is actually real. So yeah, my dumbass. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank y'all for watching. Stay classy, and you guys have a good day. Peace.